New edition of Virtual Careers. We're going to talk about a new location that you'd be able to work from home. Is Teletech at Home job review. We're going to just review some pros and cons of Teletech, and you'll be able to get a chance to tell me exactly how you feel about Teletech. Teletech is currently hiring. If you are not a bilingualist, then the position that you would definitely want to apply for is the remote seasonal customer service slash sales representative position. Speaking to a couple of people, you can either have great sales experience or you do not. They will hire you. They are looking for licensed healthcare agents as well. They're looking for you if you speak French or Portuguese. So there's definitely some options available for bilingualists and licensed agents, which seems to be kind of limited and few as far as the licensed agents. Reasons to apply for Teletech is that they do offer benefits. They do offer direct deposits, which you are paid bi-weekly. They have recently been listed on Forbes list of 100 places to work from home. They do allow different projects. So one of the good perks to having a company that have different projects is, let's say for example, you're on the sales side of things, you can always transition and get onto the customer service side of things so that you're never kind of running stale on one particular thing. So that's something that you'd always ideally want to look for, especially if you kind of get bored doing your job after a long period of time. And because the company is so large, you always have a great chance of advancing your career to maybe management, things of that nature, quality control. So you have several chances to advance. Now, this is a little bit sketchy as far as what I've heard. I've heard minimum wage, which could be anything in my state, 7.50, and some states $9 to $12 an hour. So this is about right in the middle of what you want to be. And because they're offering minimum wage pay, I personally would like them, but if they're offering with the numbers that I've been seeing $9 to $12 an hour worth of pay. It's either a good or a bad. You really won't know which project is paying what until you apply. It's that simple. To do peer reviews and just get the comments and the reviews that I've seen offline, and they're going to give me unbiased feedback because, hey, nobody paid them for it. It's a great work from home opportunities. It has a great place to get experience, good medical plan, and several managers are great to work for. Some of the dislikes is understaffing leads to a stressful work environment and lacking company culture and teamwork. So this seems to be somebody that kind of is at a regular location that is kind of promoting work from home opportunities. But hey, her opinion matters as well just because she has an inside look at the day to day of working at Teletech. Tired. It's a paycheck. Training is horrible. Tech issues with their software is horrible. Pay is low. Jobs are always seasonal, and the permanent jobs pay minimum wage. This seems to be an accurate situation because Teletech is always, for the last 10 years of me working from home, they always advertise seasonal jobs. Now, whether or not they keep you on continuously after the season, maybe a season at Teletech is a year long. We're not quite absolutely sure, but I also think it's kind of a front. If they like you, they keep you. If they don't, hey, we're sorry, it was only seasonal. So that's something that you have to keep in consideration. If the project is supposed to be 6 months long, where is it going to leave you in 6 months? Or maybe you're just looking for something in that 6 month time frame. So, hey, that's a give and a take as well. So, she also says hire people that actually know how to do their job and do have trainers that are training that instead of spending time talking about their personal lives. That's always a problem at any job that I've ever had. You've always had trainers that kind of felt like it was time to tell you about their cat and their mom and their dog and all those other things, but it's a give and a take regardless to what job that you're working. And one of the great things that she did put in quotes and caps, excuse me, she said, pay people more money. That I think will always be the cry of anybody who's ever had a job. They always feel as though they're not getting enough money. And that's fine. That's one of the things that you gotta give and a take with you when you have a job. And this person has actually worked for Teletech for more than 3 years. She said the pay is good for entry level job, so it's okay if you're at that $9 to $12 status. They do provide health insurance, so if that is one of your major reasons of wanting a job working from home or one of your requirements in working from home, you want to make sure that they do provide you with some type of health insurance. They do offer flexible scheduling. I've actually heard some conflicting information about the flexible scheduling. I've got a friend of mine who seems to say they always pick the hours that she extensively told them that she does not want to work. And that's okay. Just have an open mind whenever you're working from home. You gotta want to have an open availability. And most times companies will work with you for that. She says the cons is you take few breaks, that it is inbound customer service, and the customer's always right attitude, but then they penalize you after call. That kind of seems to be always inbound customer service. So it's a kind of a give and a take. Hey, everybody has an opinion, and this just happened to be hers. Here's one of the lengthier ones, and I've got to say that this is the one that I tend to lean with just a little bit when it came to customer service, or rather teletech for that matter. You get hired quickly compared to other companies. You do get to work from home. You have weekends off, and some of the team leads are awesome to work for. That sounds fairly true. Training is 1 day at best, and the rest of the time you're dealing with technical issues that they've thrown out there on the calls without a clue of what you're doing. I've never even got to work for one campaign due to all the tech issues, which seems to be an accurate comparison of what I've actually spoke to people about when they were discussing working at Teletech. They said the tech issues kind of blow them out of the water. And Teletech has been trying their best to escape the tech issues, especially since they've gotten sued recently for the time frame that agents are trying to get on the phone and dealing with tech issues. They haven't been paying agents for that. And some young lady actually came together and had a lawsuit against them for that. I don't know whether she won or not. That's something that I'll keep you posted and updated about as soon as I find an answer. Or if you already know the answer to that, let me know if she's won the case or not. Because I know for a fact that tech issues seem to be a problem when working from home. So Teletech guys, you guys got to work on that just a little bit. Create better training videos to agents to learn from. Uh, to show them exactly what to do instead of just kind of throwing them on the calls. The training should be over the shoulder, step by step videos. That's something that a lot of people are wanting simply because when you're working from a virtual solution or from a virtual place like your home, you tend to have a problem with making sure that you're doing things properly or adequately because there's not that person that's kind of standing over your shoulder telling you not to click on that and not to say that to the customer. It's kind of one of those things that you're kind of giving up when you're working from home. Working from home has its pros and it does have its cons. And a step by step video on how to work from home or how to do your job seems reasonable to some of us. But when you're owning a company and you haven't decided that that's what you're wanting to do, it seems a little bit hard to do. So, hey, it's depending upon the agent or the candidate that's memory of. Teletech, their overview of Teletech, their website, and I do believe this is their company's website, is www.teletech.com. That is not how you apply. I'm actually going to put the job application link below so you guys would be able to apply whenever you're wanting. Teletech right now employs over 10,000 agents. I know that to be a fact. I do believe that it's about 10,000 agents that work from home. It's not including all of the call centers around the globe that they currently have. Teletech is a big mega company. They actually revenued about $1 to $2 billion on a yearly basis. I'm actually thinking that it may be a little bit more this year because looking at their stocks this year. They've actually made quite a little bit of money this year. They're located right there out of Inglewood, Colorado. They are founded in 1982. And of course, you know their business and deliver their business services, of course. Their purpose is to deliver humanity to business. That's funny. A Teletech, I love the purpose. It's amazing. But that's exactly what their goal is. Their strive. My recommendation for Teletech, it's a 4 out of 5. To be honest, as I sat here and I did the review, I kind of am leaning more towards a 3 out of 5. The reason that I'm saying 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5, maybe I should have did 3.5 out of 5. The reason that I'm saying that is once you get behind all of the tech issues, the lower grade of pay, you may be able to enjoy Teletech. You may say, hey, I'm going to spend a good bit of time working at Teletech. But then you have to consider that you may just be. I never wanted to work at a job where I felt as if, hey, I'm just agent number 4659. I've always wanted to be my first and last name. And that's kind of why I choose the places that I choose as far as work. I just don't want to be a number to in a seat to fill a void that you have. I kind of want to feel like I know you just a little bit. I want to remember my trainer. I kind of want that family feel. And if you're looking for a family feel, Teletech may just not be for you. But if you're looking for a bigger company that's definitely willing to work with you and give you a career opportunity, Teletech may be just the ideal. Please subscribe, vote, like, leave me some comments, give me some ideas of what to do on the next video. I love them all. I love your opinions. I'll see you in the comment box.